A word to the wise, Ecclesiastes chapter 10, here is one possible outline of chapter 10, 1. Foolishness shows itself as harmful, 2. Foolishness shows favoritism. 3. Life has risks, 4. Use skill when laboring, 5. The words of fools, 6. Foolish authority brings ruin, 7. Wisdom uses discretion. The teacher has determined wisdom, like the rest of God's gifts, is unable to produce the ultimate meaning in life. But he has discovered true joy can be found with God's gifts, if they are appreciated in the proper way. We all need wisdom for enduring life's vanities. Remember, there are things in life that we cannot avoid, such as the inevitability of death, such as the governments of men. Both can contribute much to the vanity of life, but with the right kind of wisdom, we can live joyful lives despite the certainty of death. We can endure the imperfect and often wicked governments of men. So, a word to the wise, folly shows itself as harmful. Folly ruins the finest of reputations. Folly constitutes an unsafe guide. Folly will invariably betray its own stupidity. In contrast, the wise person will be patient, steadfast, and yielding, even when opposed by those in authority. Folly shows favoritism in government. There is an evil observed by Solomon. He observed, error proceeding from the ruler, that folly is exalted while the rich are debased, that servants are in power while true princes are humbled. Folly shows up as foolishness. Those who labor with foolishness will hurt and hinder themselves, but the wisdom of the wise will know how to expedite his labors. The wise use skill when laboring. Folly shows up as the words of fools. The foolish seldom know how to restrain themselves. They do not know how to hold their tongues. They do not know how to direct their labor. Folly is unprepared to handle authority. It brings ruin and does not use discretion. Folly and wisdom affect the condition of the country. Woe to the land, whose leaders are childish, whose leaders feast in the morning, whose leaders are lazy. Blessed is the land, whose leaders feast properly, whose leaders are mature, whose leaders are godly. Meanwhile, be careful what you say. Do not curse the king. Do not curse the rich. For what you say will likely reach their ears. So, what did we learn? Solomon has determined, wisdom is unable to produce true meaning for life. Solomon has discovered, true joy can be found with God's gifts if appreciated in the proper way. Solomon wants us to find joy in the gifts God has given us. Solomon states to do so, we will need to live wisely. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.